Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 6, Episode 5 of Joan of Arc, and we are playing from the Reliquary expansion set. This scenario is the Vlad Tipis in Targovista, and we have Vlad the Impaler versus the Ottoman forces. Quick recap of the last turn. Ottoman tents are burning. Vlad's pikemen and mounted cavalry are moving through, torching the tents. They've pushed Mehmed's forces back. Some of his light infantry and archers have rallied around him, but Vlad has pierced through the enemy lines and is going on full Vlad the Impaler mode, attacking here. So pretty exciting. One thing I forgot to do in the last round was roll these resurgent figures. So let's just kind of go through these. We've got one death for Vlad's troops, another death for the Ottomans, a return to the rallying for one of the Ottomans. We'll bring this back to the rally point, and another death for Vlad's point. So that's going to award 2 more experience points for the Ottoman player and 1 more experience point for Vlad's team. So let's jump into the final round. This is round 5. If we can get Mehmed here, this is going to be the round that does it. If not, it's a victory for the Ottomans, and it's going to lead us into the next round of this, because right now we're playing the tactical version. So in this round, it's basically simulating a real troop interaction where the Wallachian forces of Vlad have infiltrated the Ottoman camp, and they're doing a tactical battle against their campsites here with their tents. This is going to progress into the next game we play from the Reliquary, where Vlad becomes Count Dracula and Mehmed has the power of the genie behind him. So we'll turn it into more of a fantasy play for the next one. So we'll kind of see, you get to see both plays. This is the tactical version versus the mythic version. And this is what's fun about Joan of Arc. So let's go in and we will reveal our last card. We'll get our tokens here on the board. I'm going to go right away with the extra attack piece here for both of them. So they'll get an extra activation for each one. I did not do the cleanup from last round, so let me go ahead and clean up from the board. So we've got the cleanup done. We've got our activation components put in place. And we'll go ahead and start out with our initiative player, which is Vlad the Impaler. He's got initiative, so let's go ahead and give Vlad the first round. He can place his activation tokens down, and we'll get into the gameplay. So we'll grab his activation tokens. He still has mounted bowmen. He still has his mounted knights and peasants. Again, we'll have Vlad's forces. Let's have these move forward. We'll have these knights move into this space, and we'll keep these, and we'll move these knights as well into this space to fight off this. So now Vlad has got some backup here. We'll also activate these horsemen and move them down for an attack. And let's move these forces as well down for an attack as well. So we've got these peasants attacking these peasants. Maybe can give us some more victory points. Really, our eyes are on the prize here of getting to Mehmed. If we can slay him, that's going to be the victory for us. So let's go ahead first, and we'll do the outer battles. Before we start, quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. Go check out our bookstore. Something there for everybody. The channel's not monetized, so if you could visit our Patreon if you like what we're doing here. We also really appreciate your likes, subscribes, views, shares, ring the bell. You can watch all of our prior games as playlists. We've got a huge catalog of games out there, probably over 50 gameplays now out on the channel. So there's something for everybody, from Cthulhu Death May Die, Eldritch Horror, Joan of Arc, Conan, starting to get into A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones, War of the Rings, Twilight Imperium. something for everyone. So go ahead and check those out. Also, extensive miniature paint through videos. I'm going to get back into some of my gunpla work this winter. After Halloween month finishes out, I think I'm going to jump into some mods on some of the gunpla with Evangelions. And as you guys know, Bleach is back out, so I've been watching the Bleach series. So go check out our podcast channel if you're interested. We'll be doing some content over there on Bleach. So let's jump into the final round, round 5. And first off, we'll have attack from the mounted Vlad's mounted bowmen. Let's have them attack those infantry, and we route them back. Let's go ahead and do an attack again from the peasants, attacking those peasants. Can play with the yellow. And again, this one of the bowmen, it gets sent to the infirmary. Okay. So next up, we will have more peasant attacks on light infantry. And again, these guys get routed back. And we will have peasants attacking the cavalry. And these guys also get injured back. So these cavalry gets moved back. Okay. So finally, we've got the last piece here of Vlad's pieces to attack the Ottoman forces. Let's have this mounted cavalry attack these Janissaries. So the mounted cavalry gets a black and a red. Let's do that 2 times. And then Janissaries get yellows. So the yellows represent their defenses. Let's move these out of the way. The Janissaries are sent off to injury. See, these guys have got this copper brass looking shields and pink tunics and blue. Move them off to the infirmary. And then last up, it's Vlad Tepes versus our Mehmed, the Ottoman leader. Let's see what we get here. Oh, and we have him moved into the... Oh, no, he has a blocking shield, so he blocks that. So Vlad attacks Mehmed, but Mehmed is able to block it. So that's going to do it for their round. Let's go ahead and do the same for Mehmed's troops, but I think this might just be it for the team. So let's have Mehmed attack as well. Have these archers and Janissaries attack. So first off, let's have the archers attack the mounted cavalry. Mounted cavalry gets to be routed back. Let's have these bowmen attack Vlad. So the bowmen get to use 1 yellow. Vlad gets black. They're going to use their reroll here as well. So they're going to go and do a reroll. And Vlad does get injured. Vlad takes an arrow, so I will drop. He has 3 points, but that's fine. Let's also have the these Janissaries will attack the mounted bowmen, and that's also going to put them, mounted bowmen go back into the infirmary. And I think that's just about going to do it for all of the forces. Let's kind of go through and see who makes it and who doesn't. So Vlad's guys, dead. Rally point for Vlad's guys. Can move these troops to the rally point here. So there's some cavalry reinforcements for Vlad's guys. Let's do another one for Vlad. Another rally for these peasants. More peasants coming through. And then for the Ottoman, we've got death and death. So those are going to be another experience point for Vlad. But unfortunately, it's a little too late, as this is the final round. So 5th round, awarded some experience points. we were able to get some guys to come back and rally. Unfortunately, Mehmed's troops are still holding out. And if you read through in the situation, it says after the Wallachian side wins the game if Mehmed II is destroyed. Any other result by the end of the 5th round results in the Ottoman side victory. So the Ottomans get their tents decimated. There's fires throughout the village, but Mehmed lives to fight another day. Vlad's forces will probably have to retreat, but this might be the actual injury that Vlad gets that turns him to the blood of the Dragul and to become Dracula. So in season 7, you guys look forward to it. We will be playing Dracula versus Mehmed and the genie. So that's going to be a mythic version of Joan of Arc. Looking forward to playing that one. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. You guys already know season 7 is coming up deck. I'll probably get that one on deck for next month. So looking forward to playing through that with you. And as usual, leave your comments below. I read them all, and looking forward to getting some live stream once we grow the channel a bit. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.